أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Today we will be starting with verse number 223, Ruku number 12, and we will be going through a correct pronunciation, then word-to-word translation, followed by running translation, and some points of from the commentary is written by the promised Messiah and his Khulafa. So we'll start with verse number 223 of Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter 2 of the Holy Quran, part 2. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ويسألونك عن المحيض قل هو أذى فاعتزلوا النساء في المحيض ولا تقربوهن حتى يطهرن وإذا تطهرن فأتوهن من حيث أمركم الله إن الله يحب التوابين ويحب المتطهرين. So just to want to highlight one or two rules here. Today I'd like to highlight the rule of Qunna, which is being applied here at a few instances. First here, so the rule of Qunna is whenever noon or meme have shadda on top of them, as we join the mashduda letter, we prolong it. It just purifies the sound. So it's the rule of tajweed. So in this case, وَلَا تَقْرَبُوهُنَّ فَأْتُوهُنَّ. So now we'll go through the translation. Word-to-word translation. Va means and, wa and, yas'alunaka. They ask you. Yas'alunaka, they ask you. Anil mahidi. Anil mahidi, ani, about. Al mahidi, menstruation. Anil mahidi, about menstruation. Kul, say, meaning Allah the Almighty commanding to the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Kul, you say, huwa, that, azan, indisposition. Azan, indisposition. Azan, indisposition. Fa'tazilu. Fa means so. I'tazilu, you keep away. I'tazilu, you keep away. An-nisa'i, women. Fa'tazilu an-nisa'i, you keep away from women. Fil mahidi, during menstruation. Fil mahidi, during menstruation. Wala, and not. Taqrabuhunna. Wala, and not. Taqrabu, you go near. Wala taqrabu hunna, you do not go near them. Hatta, until yatahurna, they are clean. Yatahurna, they are clean. Fa'idha, fa and, fa, so, fa means so. Idha mean when. Tatahharna, they are clean. Tatahharna, they are clean. Fa'tuhunna, then you approach them. Fa'tuhunna, you approach them. Min haisu, min from, haisu, whereas. Amarakumullah, amara means he commanded. Kumu, you. Amarakumu, he commanded you. Allah, Allah. So fa'tuhunna min haisu amarakumullah, so you approach them from wherever Allah the Almighty has commanded you. Inna Allah, surely Allah, yuhibbu, he loves At-tawwabina, who turn to him. At-tawwabina, who turn to him. Wa yuhibbul, and he loves al-mutatahhirin, those who keep themselves clean. Al-mutatahhirin, those who keep themselves clean. So the running translation would be, and they ask you concerning menstruation. Say it is indisposition, so keep away from women during menstruation, and go not to them until they are clean. But when they have cleansed themselves, go to them as Allah has commanded you. Allah loves those who turn to Him and loves those who keep themselves clean. Next verse. نساؤكم حرث لكم فأتوا حرثكم أنى شئتم وقدموا لأنفسكم واتقوا الله واعلموا أنكم ملاقوه وبشر المؤمنين. Okay. Nisaukum. Nisaukum, your wives. Nisaukum, your wives. Harthun lakum. Harthun is till. Harthun, this is a new word. So please make sure you pay attention here. Harthun, till. Lakum, for you. Fa'tuhum. Fa'tu, so you approach. Fa'tu, so you approach. Harsakum, your tilt. Harsakum, your tilt. Anna, when and how. Anna, when and how. Shi'tum, you like. Shi'tum, you liked. Waqaddimu, and you send ahead. Waqaddimu, and you send ahead. Li'anfusikum, yourselves. Li'anfusikum, for yourselves. Li means for. Anfusikum, yourselves. Wattaqullaha, and you fear Allah. Wattaqullaha, and you fear Allah. Wa'alamu, and remember and know. Annakum, that you. Mulaquhu, you will meet with him. Mulaquhu, those who will meet with him. Wabashiril mu'mineen, and give glad tidings to the believers. Bashiri, give glad tidings. Al-mu'mineen, mu'mineen means believers. The running translation would be, your wives are a tilt for you. So approach your tilt when and how you like, and send ahead some good for yourself, and fear Allah, and know that you shall meet him, and give good tidings to those who obey. So in this verse, some commentators have, under the commentary of Harsun lakum an nashaytukum, that you should approach your tilt from wherever you like. This is some non-Ahmadi commentators have written that this allows Muslims unnatural meeting with their wives. Hazrat Khalifatul Masih Rabi rahimahullah have spoken against it, as this does it's contrary to the teachings of Islam. And hars, the word hars that has been used here, which means till, it refers that how it's an analogy for all the believers who understand how a farmer takes care of his till, and make sure that he is taking care of the till, and from all angles, by using this word. Allah the Almighty is reminding the believing men to take care of their wives in the best possible manner. Um, moving on to verse number 225. ولا تجعلوا الله عرضة لأيمانكم ولا تجعلوا الله عرضة لأيمانكم أن تبروا وتتقوا وتصلحوا بين الناس والله سميع عليم. Wala and not taj'alullah. You make Allah. Wala taj'alullah, and you do not should not make Allah urdatan, target. Urdatan, target. Li'aymanikum, for your oaths. Li'aymanikum, for your oaths. An that tabarru, you do good. An tabarru, you good. Watattaku, and you act righteously. And you act righteously. Watuslihu, and you make peace. And you make peace. Watuslihu. Bainan nas, amongst the people, between the people. Wallahu, and Allah, Sami'un, all hearing, Alim, all knowing. Running translation would be, and make not Allah a target of your oaths, that you may thereby abstain from doing good and acting righteously and making peace between men. Allah is all hearing, all knowing. Next verse. لا يؤاخذكم الله باللغو في أيمانكم ولكن يؤاخذكم بما كسبت قلوبكم والله غفور حليم. لا, not يؤاخذكم. He calls you to account. Yu'akhidukum, he calls you to account. Allah. La yu'akhidukum Allahu, Allah will not call you to account. Bil lagwi, fi means for, a lagwi, vain, fi aymanikum, in your oaths. Those oaths that are vain. Walakin, and but yu'akhidukum, he will call you to account, Allah, akhirukum, he will call you to account, bima kasabat, be for ma, what? Kasabat, it earned, qulubukum, your heart. Qulubukum, your hearts. Wallahu, and Allah, ghafurur halim. Ghafur is forgiving, most forgiving, halim is forbidding. Running translation. Allah will not call you to account for such of your oaths as are vain, but He will call you to account for what your hearts have earned, and Allah is most forgiving and forbidding. So in the last two verses, Allah the Almighty is speaking about oaths. Sometimes people make oaths, Allah the Almighty, and those oaths are vain. Allah the Almighty is reminding us such oaths should not hinder us to do good things. In the previous verse, Allah the Almighty has used two words, tattaku wa tuslihu bainan nas. So such oaths which prevent us to act righteously or to make peace amongst people, we should not be hesitating in breaking such oaths, because Allah the Almighty is saying that such oaths are love, vain, and we should be making sure that Allah Ta'ala will, it should not stop us to act righteously, such oaths, and making peace between men. And such oaths are love or vain, and Allah the Almighty is saying we should always keep in mind that whatever our hearts stand for, that's what matters the most. We should be always keeping in mind. Next verse is verse number 227. للذين يؤلون من نسائهم تربص أربعة أشهر فإن فاءوا فإن الله غفور رحيم. للذين, for those, يؤلون, they vow, من نسائهم, from wives, him, there, min, from, nisa'i, wives or women, him, there. للذين يؤلون من نسائهم, for those who vow to from their wives, تربص, waiting, arba'ati, for, ashhurin, months. So in if fa'u, they went back, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ, then surely Allah, غَفُورٌ, most forgiving, Rahim, merciful. Running translation is, for those who vow abstinence from their wives, the maximum period of waiting is 4 months. Then if they go back from the vow, surely Allah is most forgiving, merciful. Next verse, 228. وَإِنْ أَزَمُوا الطَّلَاقَ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ سَمِيعٌ عَلِيمٌ. And in if, azamu, they decided. Azamu, they decided, at-talaqa, divorce. At-talaqa, divorce. Fa, then, inna Allah, surely Allah, sami'un, all hearing, alim, all knowing. So continuation of the last verse, Allah the Almighty says, then if they go, and if they decide upon divorce, then surely Allah is all hearing, all knowing. Same subject is continued in the next verse. وَالْمُطَلَّقَاتُ يتربصن بأنفسهن ثلاثة قروء ولا يحل لهن أن يكتمن ما خلق الله في أرحامهن إن كن يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر وبؤولتهن أحق بردهن في ذلك إن أرادوا إصلاحا ولهن مثل الذي عليهن بالمعروف وللرجال عليهن درجة والله عزيز حكيم. The same subject of divorce is continued from the last two verses. In this verse, Allah the Almighty says, Va and al-mutallaqat. Al-mutallaqatu, divorced women. Al-mutallaqatu, divorced women. Yatarabbasna. Yatarabbasna, they wait. This is a word that has been repeated in the last few verses as well. Yatarabbasna, they wait. Bi anfusihinna. Be for anfusi, selves, inna them. Salafata, 3, Uru'in, courses. Ru'in, courses or periods. Va and la, not, yahillu, it is lawful, lahunna, for them. Wala yahillu lahunna, it is not lawful for them, an yaktumna, and that yaktumna, they conceal, they hide. Ma khalaqallahu, ma, what khalaqa, he created, Allah, Allah. Ma khalaqallahu, which Allah created, what Allah created, fi arhamihinna, in their wombs. Fi in arhami, wombs. Hinna, there. Fi arhamihinna, in their wombs. In kunna, if they are, yu'minna, they believe. Billahi, in Allah. Wal yawmil akhiri, and the day of judgment, or the last day. The last day. Wabu'ulatu hunna. Wa and bu'ula, husbands. Bu'ula, husbands, hunna, there. Bu'ulatu hunna, their husbands. Ahakku, more right, be to or with raddihinna, their taking back. Their taking back. Fi dhalika, in this, in aradu, if they desired. Islahan, reconciliation, islahan. The word we also use in Urdu. Islahan, reconciliation. Wa and la for hunna, them. Wala hunna, and for them, mithlul ladhi, mithlu, similar, alladhi, that, alayhinna, upon them. Bil ma'rufi, in equity. Bil ma'rufi, in equity. Walir rijali, and for the men. Walir rijali, and for men, alayhinna, upon them. Alayhinna, upon them, daraja, rank. Wallahu, and Allah, Azizun, the mighty, Hakim, the wise. In this verse, running translation would be, and the divorced women shall wait concerning themselves for 3 courses, and it is not lawful for them that they conceal what Allah has created in their wombs, if they believe in Allah and the last day, and their husbands have the greater right to take them back during that period, provided they desire reconciliation. And they, the women, have rights similar to those of men over them in equity, but men have a rank above them. And Allah is mighty, wise. So in this verse, Allah the Almighty is speaking with regards to the divorced women, and if they are pregnant after the divorce, then what responsibility lies upon both the husband and the wife. And also towards the end of the verse, Allah the Almighty says, وَلِلرِّجَالِ عَلَيْهِنَّ دَرَجَةٌ, that men have a rank above them. It refers to them, refers to men, their responsibilities. That men, since are declared as Qawwam, one who provides for the family, in that case, they have more responsibility over women, hence they should act responsibly. With this, we'll stop here, inshallah ta'ala. Next week, we'll join from verse number 230. And we'll continue this topic of divorce and the rights that are related to women and men. Jazakallah, and thank you so much. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammadin wa barik wa sallim, innaka hamidun majid.